All right, let's jump right in. Today, we're talking about something pretty fascinating, a brand new AI tool that's been built specifically for India's legal system. It's called the Legal Advisor, and you won't believe the claim it makes right out of the gate.
So can an AI have 25 years of legal experience? I mean, that's the question the AI itself brings up. When you ask it about its background, it literally says it has over 25 years of experience in Indian courts, even up to the Supreme Court. I know, it sounds completely impossible, right? So what is this thing, and how on earth can it say that?
Okay, so this tool, the Legal Advisor, comes from Gushar, who founded the School of AI over in Visakhapatnam. Right now, it's still in a private phase, probably getting feedback and ironing out the kinks, but its mission is super specific and really timely.
So its brain, if you will, is packed with Indian law. And it's got a laser focus on the new legal code, the Bharatiya Nyaya Sanhita. You'll hear it called the BNS. The whole idea is for it to give you guidance, look over your legal documents, and even help you write them, all to make sure everything's in line with these new laws.
All right, let's circle back to that wild claim, 25 years of experience. What's that all about? I mean, how are we supposed to make sense of that? Is it just some clever marketing, or is there actually something deeper going on here?
Well, here's the twist. It's not real experience. The AI hasn't been hanging out in courtrooms for decades. That 25 years is actually a metaphor. It's the AI's clever way of explaining just how much legal data, how many case laws and statutes it was trained on. Think of it as a stand-in for its incredibly deep, data-packed knowledge base.
Now, this is what I find really interesting. This AI seems to be pretty self-aware about what it can't do. It draws a super clear line in the sand, and it's a really important one, between what it's for and what it's absolutely not for.
And this really lays it all out. Look, the tool gives you information and analysis. You can ask it specific questions about the BNS, have it check documents to see if they're compliant, and it'll even suggest ways to fix them. But, and this is a big but, it makes it crystal clear that this is not legal advice. It can't replace the judgment calls, the personal touch, or the strategic mind of a real qualified lawyer. It's a powerful assistant for sure, but it's not a replacement.
But wait, there's more. This is where the tool stops being just a legal encyclopedia and becomes something else, something way more interesting. It has this surprise feature that has almost nothing to do with the law itself, and everything to do with, well, with you.
You heard that right. After you're done talking to the Legal Advisor, it doesn't just spit out a transcript of your chat. No. It gives you a detailed breakdown of your performance. It analyzes how you did in the conversation. It's basically like it holds up a mirror to your communication skills. Pretty wild, huh?
And it doesn't just give you vague feedback. It breaks your performance down into actual numbers, into metrics. So you might finish a session and see you scored high on goal achievement. Hey, you got what you came for. But maybe you get a lower score on professional presence, which could be a hint that your questions could have been a bit more on point or formal.
It doesn't just leave you with a score either. It gives you actual practical feedback on how you can get better. It might tell you to work on asking more specific questions, or maybe suggest you need to be clearer about your goals right from the start. This is the part that turns it from a simple Q&A bot into a genuine coaching tool.
And that's what makes this thing so unique. This whole analysis feature, it completely transforms it. It's not just a passive legal database anymore. It's an active personal coach. It's not just about what you know about the law. It's about helping you learn how to talk about it effectively.
So, you might be asking, who is this actually for? Well, who stands to benefit from something like this? The potential here is huge, and it could really start to change how we think about legal work.
The audience for this could be pretty broad when you think about it. You've got lawyers who need to get up to speed on the new BNS rules like yesterday. Then you've got law students. Imagine having a digital sparring partner to practice talking to clients and getting instant feedback. From there, you can totally see professors using this in the classroom, and who knows, maybe even courts will find a use for it down the line.
Just think about it for a second. A law student could practice that nerve-wracking first client interview again and again and get pointers every single time. Or a new lawyer could quickly check a document against the new BNS framework. Tools like this have the potential to completely change the game for legal research and how we train the next generation of legal pros.